So quick progress update, and I just thought I'd show you where I'm at with that faulty Sega MultiMega or CDX I got from eBay the other day, and happy to say I've got it up and running again, which is really good. The main problem I had with it was that it wouldn't read the games from the CD drive. Cartridges worked fine, it just wouldn't play the CD based games. So at first I thought it was the motor here that was burnt out, because you'd put a CD in and it wouldn't even spin, it would just kind of sit there. So I kind of thought at first it was this motor here, but what I ended up doing was cleaning the laser here. I got a Q-tip, I got some cleaning solution and compressed air, cleaned all that out, and still wouldn't read the game. So I was kind of started to think I was going to have to take the whole thing apart and completely strip it and clean everything out. But really didn't want to have to do that, because these are a real pain to disassemble. Apparently you need a soldering iron just to take it apart, and then when you do think you've got it repaired, you have to put it all back together again just to test it. So really didn't want to have to take this apart. But thankfully I had a bit of a look around the whole laser assembly here. I had a torch and I was kind of shining it in there just to have a nosy about, and I discovered I could actually access the little pot on the laser assembly there with a micro screwdriver, a little precision screwdriver. It's going to be impossible for me to show you this, but there's this gap here, and if you get a screwdriver and a torch and you just shine it in there, you can actually see one of the little pots that you can adjust. So what I did is I got the screwdriver, stuck it in there, and just kind of messed around with different settings of the laser pot. And long story short, I messed around with it for probably about half an hour, trying different settings, and what ended up working for me was turning it just a little less than a quarter turn anti-clockwise. Did that, tried it out again, and it started reading games again, so that was really good. So now it'll play retail game discs and music CDs. It's a little picky still about which games it'll play. They have to be like scratch free, and it won't play backups. But I mean, it seems to me like the laser is probably starting to die out a bit, and there's not really anything I can do about that. It's not as if I can buy a replacement laser for this, but it is playing retail games and it's playing music CDs, so for me that's good enough. I've got my main Mega CD and Mega Drive down here that I use for playing the games and stuff on anyway, so I mean, this I'll probably just keep in the collection. As long as it plays the games and music CDs, I'm happy with that. So I'll quickly show you it running here. You can see I've got it switched on, little backlights on the LCD there, and it's up on the screen. You just see there. This is a 1993 version 2.21, if that means anything to anyone. I know it's a different screen compared to my regular Mega CD down here, but there it is there. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you it running a game here. I get my copy of Cobra Command. Just pop that in, and you'll see it's now spinning, which it wasn't doing before, which is good. And you can see it's accessing the game. Hopefully be able to show you this on the screen. There's a reflection of me in the TV. Yeah. But as you can see, it is running the games again from the CD, and if I hit the start button here, yeah, well, you can see for yourself. It's the intro to Cobra Command. So that's really good. It is playing the retail games and whatever now, so I open that up. I can put a music CD in, and it should play that as well. So I've got a CD in here, Young Heart Attack, one of my favourite bands. I think they disbanded about probably 5 years ago or something now, but still one of my favourites, so hit the reset button. And it says checking the disc. And sure enough, it is spinning. Let's give it a second. And there we're into the music menu, so it will play music CDs as well. Turn that up, and I can scan through the tracks and all that kind of good stuff, which is cool. So that's all working again, and yeah, pretty happy with that. As I say, it won't play backups, it'll just play the retail games and music CDs, but that to me is good enough. So yep, working again, happy about that. And another thing, if you have a cartridge in there, I won't show you right now, but if you have a cartridge and a CD in, it'll default to play the cartridge over the CD, just in case anyone's interested. So yep. Another thing I picked up, that's the Atari Lynx I fixed a while back, but I got these on eBay. These are some original Game Boys, and I'll actually just go get some batteries and show you these, but yeah, this was another bargain I got. These were all, I think it was £3 for all three, then it was like £3.50 postage on top, so £6.50 really for all these. So I've just thrown some batteries in this one here, just to show you it working. Copy of Metroid in there, and they all have problems of some sort. This one is working okay apart from the screen. I think two of them have faulty screens. You can see here there's parts missing. I'll just adjust the contrast, you see it a bit better. So there's parts of the picture missing, and that's quite an easy fix. I think I remember watching a Luke Morse video a while back, and he told you how to fix that particular problem. But yeah, this one has problems with the screen, so does this one I think. This one has a good screen, but the sound doesn't work on it, and again that's quite a common, easy to fix fault. But what I'm going to end up doing is taking the best bits of all of these three and putting them into one. I think I'll use this one here because I don't know if you can see, but it's still in really good condition, or at least it's not yellowed or anything, it's still pretty white. So I'll probably end up using that. I've already ordered a replacement screen because two of them are missing their outer screens here. But I've ordered one from eBay for that. Sadly they are all missing their battery covers, which is a real pain, because if you go on eBay, the battery covers for these sell for like $4.99 on their own, which I'm not really willing to pay, considering I paid £6.50 for all three of these consoles. So yeah, if anyone's got a spare one of these battery covers, let me know, because I'll happily trade you something for it. I just don't want to have to spend like $4.99 on some eBay seller who's selling just the battery cover on its own. But otherwise, yeah, I'll get one of these up and running, and I'll probably sell on the other ones, or try and get them running to some degree, and everyone should be happy. So that's pretty much it. I've also got the spare parts for that AGS 101 I showed the other day. I got a new screen for that, and a new black housing, complete with dodgy Sony Game Boy Advance Nintendo sticker, so I'll get that sorted next. But yeah, I thought I'd do a quick update there and just show you what I'm currently working on, and show you that 32X, I'm getting all these consoles mixed up, CDX or MultiMega running again, but there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.